Okay.
Sarah,
Yeah.
it's Vicky.
Hi.
Thursdays I have to check out early for my writing class.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, I know.
And I also have, I talked to Lisa last night and I have a great idea for us.
Great. Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
No, yeah, but I'm gonna be here today for,
I know.
oh, okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, so now, okay, great. Okay. I have people on Messenger too, so. Okay, so let's start out by taking a nice body scan, lying flat on the mat, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Maybe noticing if you have any tension anywhere. Maybe in your neck, your shoulders. You can have your legs bent or they can be straight. And just breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Just a few more moments here. Okay. Now, if your knees are bent, keep them that way. And if they're not, just bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the floor, your thighs are parallel. Your lower back has that natural curve. We don't want to get rid of that. Okay, so we're just going to float our arms up as we inhale, and we're going to bring them all the way back behind our head. So let's get ready. So inhale, and they float up, and they go back. Exhale, and they come slowly down. Inhale, float them up. Notice how your head moves. And exhale, slowly back down. Let's try to relax everything else. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're going to hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Come slowly down. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. hips as we float the arms up on the inhale. And exhale. Again, push off, lift the hips, float the arms. And exhale. See if you can get the hips a little higher now on this inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift and float the arms. Keep the arms overhead. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, bring the hips down halfway. Inhale, lift the hips. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, down halfway. Inhale, lift the hips. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, bring everything down slowly back to the mat. Take a few breaths. Extend your feet and bring your arms back over your head for a nice Thursday yawn stretch. And release. Do that one more time. Nice yawn stretch. And release all your muscles. Okay, taking a breath, arms overhead. Let's come up using our core, nice and fluid motions. That's so good. Let's go back down and do it again. Arms overhead. And bring them up. Nice, strong core. Great. Okay, let's cross your legs and come into a nice position. Let's face each other on the mat. So let's inhale. Okay, let's inhale and turn your neck to the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale back to center and then exhaling to the left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale back to center. Let's take a nice inhale and lift the arms. And then let's bring them down, clasp them behind our neck. Bring your elbows forward. And let's create some resistance here. Making the neck nice and strong. And relax. Take a nice inhale. And turn to the right. Inhale. Exhale, inhale back to center and turn it to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale back to center. You can keep that up or you can roll your head softly from side to side. It's up to you. And when you're done, let's just look again at each other. Keeping your hands softly on your knees. Let's take a nice inhale, lift, and lean over to the left. Take another inhale and slowly come up to center. Inhale and slowly go down to the right. Inhale, come up to center. Inhale, lift. Keep your spine nice and long. And just lean forward, hinging at the hips. As far as you can go. And inhale, coming back up. Okay, inhale. And tilt back. Just so far, sits bones still grounded. It's a little harder. We're engaging other muscles to do this. And coming back to center. Let's extend on the inhale. Stretch out on the exhale. Push out with your hands. Try to reach those walls. Make nice circles with your hand, with your wrists, both directions. And then bring them in, keeping your arms straight. Let's bring the fingers from one arm in. Let's switch hands. And point your fingers down. And other hand. And then let's make that nice fist for the carpal tunnel. Knuckles toward the ground. And let's make 3 circles in each direction. And then spread your wings. Bring them in. Bring your right arm over. Lock at the elbow. Cross at the elbow. Lift your arms so that their forearms are parallel to your body. Take a nice inhale. Lift and go back. Exhale. Come down. Belly button to your spine. Open those shoulders. And come back to neutral. Release. Cross the other arm over. Cross at the elbows. Forearms parallel. Nice. Inhale and lift. Exhale, coming all the way down. And coming back up to center. And relax. Time for our face yoga. Okay, so this one is a review. We're closing our lips over our teeth, but we're not making the big O, it's just a little O. And then smile. Little O, smile. Little O, smile. Little O, smile. Little O, smile. And relax. Let's do it again. Little O, smile. O, smile. O, smile. O, smile. O, smile. And this time, just keep the little O, and we just open and close them up as we go back. And come back down. Take a breath. We're going to do that one again. O, little O, and all we do here is open and close. One last time. Take a breath. And okay. Whew. Take a few breaths. And then notice how we are, like when we're excited, we open up our eyes, and we probably notice our forehead has some lines going across. Same thing when we try to squint. We have other lines that we can feel. So let's try to have the same kind of expressions without moving our forehead. So just put one of your hands on your forehead just as a guide, just slightly. And then try to open up your eyes as much as possible without moving your forehead. And relax. And then try to bring your lower eyelids up as a squint without moving your forehead. And go back and forth. Open, big expression, and squint. Open and squint. Open and squint one more time. Open and squint. Relax. And just take your fingers and tap. Start tapping up. Careful under your eyes. Don't forget your forehead. Okay. Just relax. Let's extend our legs out in front of us. Maybe massage your knees a little bit. Legs together. Just relax your hands. Just sit up straight and squeeze your legs together. Take a deep breath and slowly relax. Again, let's squeeze the legs together and slowly relax. So these are like engaging your inner thighs. These are your adductor, the group of the adductor muscles. And those muscles bring the legs to the midline of the body. So squeeze again. Breathe and release. Just a stepping stone to another position, another pose that will, my hope is for everybody to do it, not now, not next week, not the week after, but we're gonna work our way toward it, and it's an arm balance. And it's kind of fun to do. Arm balances, they make you feel good because you can do it, and it's really fun. So we're just gonna build up, and plus, even if we don't end up doing it, we're still strengthening our body in places that we don't normally strengthen, and it's very important as we age. So one more time, let's strengthen and squeeze and relax. Okay, let's bring your legs in, cross over and come up to a nice tabletop. Nice and strong. 4 right angles. Engage your abdominal muscles, and we're nice and strong. So you know what you need today. So let's do some cat-cow. If you want to do turns or circles, go right ahead. Do whatever your body needs today. And then when you're ready, just come up to a tabletop, but take your time. Take your time. Okay. Okay. So let's make sure we have this nice foundation. Let's lift our right leg and send the heel straight back. Extend, push that heel back, flex the toe. Toes are pointing to the ground, and bring it back. Let's do the same on the left. Extend, push the heel back, belly button to the spine, tailbone back. We're not falling into the supporting leg. And bring it down. Let's do that again. Extend the right leg. Engage your whole leg. Engage the supporting leg. Engage your arms and your abdomen. And relax. Let's do the same for the other side. Extend. Push that heel out. Engage. And down. Okay, now right leg goes back and left arm goes out. So we extend, reach from your heel all the way to your middle finger. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to the knee, belly button to the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Belly button to the spine. Inhale, out. Last time. Exhale, bring it in. Higher up. Can we get our thigh to our chest? And extend. Reach and bring it down. Take a few breaths. Okay, now we're going to extend the left leg and right arm. So extend, reach with your heel and middle finger. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, engage, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow, bring it in. Belly button to the spine. Extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Last one. Exhale, bring it in. Can we get that thigh up higher? Belly button to the spine. Inhale, extend. Reach and bring it down. Okay. Now looking down at your hands, your fingers are pointing forward. Let's turn then so your fingers face the wall. And then do some turns. So we turn with our wrists, maybe go back and forth. Never do anything too harsh. Just some nice rotations. Okay, now change and have your fingers point toward each other. Same thing. Back and forth. Around, side to side. Maybe make some circles. Each direction. And now let's take our fingers and have them face your knees. So back and forth, around in circles. Okay, now back to normal. Take your right hand and put the back of your hand on the ground, but don't lean into it yet. The amount that you put into it depends on you, and your supporting arm can guide. We don't want to force anything. Just go around some circles here. And change hands. Back and forth, up and down, very softly. Okay, and then if your knees allow, let's come back and sit on your heels. Let's clasp your hands. And if your knees don't allow that, then maybe you can just kneel up. So let's clasp our hands together and just rotate. Okay. Now, if you're on your knees, let's sit up straight and tall. And let's pick up our legs. So this really gives a nice feeling to the ankles. And back down. Then lean forward and come up on the balls of your feet. Sitting up straight and tall. This might be a little difficult, but if you want, just lean forward and then lean back slowly. Okay. And then come back, tops of your feet back on the ground, one last time. And here we are. Let's just curl the toes now and push back. It might be your first downward facing dog of the day. It might not be. So walk your dog if you need to. Make your hips go from side to side. Then we'll take a nice inhale and using our core, we'll come up to a nice forward fold. Taking a few breaths here. If you want, grab your arms, swing back and forth. Come up like a little rag doll. And bring your hands to your heart. Grounded now into the floor. Let's put our hands on our hips. I see people getting ready. Okay, hands on your hips. So what we're touching right now is the top of our hip. And this is called like the iliac crest. So it's like a crest. And then sometimes when I say, let's just grab your thighs and put the front of the wrist on these two things that stick out here in the front. They're easier to feel when you're laying down, but these are what I mentioned before that give you feedback to make sure your hips are straight ahead. And they're called, well, the real name is the anterior superior iliac spines. So they're kind of, you can just call them iliac spines, or I call them headlights a couple times. So, but they're right here. It's what you feel. We can't feel our whole pelvis, but we can also feel our tailbone. And when we say send the tailbone back, we know what it is. When we sit down on the ground and we have these two things, those are known as the ischial tuberosities, and those are your sits bones. So those are the other things that we talk about. And one other part that we talk about that you can feel is the pubic bone in the front. Okay, so they're all different. So, but the ones that we talk about mostly are the sits bones, these iliac spines right here to guide us, and the tailbone. Okay, so that's just, I had a question about that, that's why. So anyway, let's take a nice inhale and reach up. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, nice flat back. Exhale, plank. Balls of the feet, belly button to the spine, tailbone back. Nice and level. Let's just breathe a little bit here. And if it's too much, then just bring your knees onto the ground and just practice bringing your belly button to the spine and breathing. Breathe. And then you might want to send them back again and extend. And let's glide back to downward facing dog. Nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's come up to a nice flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Reverse swan dive. Bring it up. And exhale. Hands to heart. Okay, let's do it again. So inhale. Reach. Exhale. Swan dive down. Inhale. Flat back. Exhale, plank and downward dog, or plank, chaturanga. Glide forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, we're almost warmed up. After two more, we'll be warmed up. So inhale. Exhale, everything engaged. Inhale, flat back, belly button to spine. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog, or chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, belly button to the spine. Reverse swan dive. And hands to heart. One more time, nice strong foundation. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reach. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, plank. And chaturanga or downward facing dog. Glide forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come up to a nice flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Reverse swan dive. Reaching. And exhale. Hands to heart. Okay. Let's do our warriors. So we'll go back to downward facing dog, but let's go there together. So inhale, exhale, inhale, flat back, exhale, plank, chaturanga, glide forward, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. So we have four. We have our solid foundation. We're separating the mat. Let's take a nice inhale and lift the right leg, heel extending back. Take a nice inhale, bring it through. Once we have our solid foundation, we can come up. Spines facing the front, knee over the ankle. Let's bring our legs in. Remember, the ankles and shins, we'll bring them into the midline. Once we have that, and our tailbone is down, let's take a nice inhale. Nice and strong. Feel it. Clasp your hands together, except for your forefinger. Take a nice inhale, lift, and then go back, nice and strong. And come back, hands to heart. Clasp your hands behind your back. We're going to go down now. We're going to go to humble warrior. So belly button to the spine as we go down. You don't have to go far, it's just up to you. Breathing as we go. You can have your arms against your back, or as long as your shoulders aren't dropping, then we can bring them up. And come slowly up. Keeping your hands clasped. Nice and high. Extend the leg. Take another breath. And hinge at the hip. Coming over. Crown long. Long spine. And come back up. Bend the knees. Inhale, and we come back to warrior one. Now we have the right leg in front. So we're gonna take a nice inhale and twist. So we're looking over to the right. Shoulders down. Breathe. Inhale, back up, warrior one. Spiral the other direction and we come into warrior two. We have to adjust our feet, and we're nice and long here. So our knee is always over our ankle. Extend. Really strong. Let's rotate that arm and bring it back, keeping the knee bent. Looking up at the ceiling. And then back to warrior two. And let's rotate the other arm and bring it over long, reaching. And if you want more of a challenge today, then go ahead and make your arms perpendicular. And if you want more, bring your arms parallel. As long as you keep breathing and don't strain. And back to warrior two. Heel toe in. So we're a nice star. Bring the hands down to the hips. Nice inhale. And hinging forward at the hips. If you want to extend your feet a little bit more, go ahead. And if it's in your practice today to do a headstand from this position, go ahead. Okay, let's take our arms and bring them out as far in the front as they can go. And then slowly walk them over to the right side. Walk them again as far out as they can go. And then walk them to the left side. And then bring them back to center as far as they can go. And then bring them back. Bring your hands to your hips. Our torso should be parallel to the ground. And slowly come up. Belly button to the spine. Okay. Heel toe in. We have to do the other side. So, nice, strong foundation. Take a few breaths in your strong mountain pose. We'll go back to downward facing dog together. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, long spine, flat back. Exhale, plank and downward facing dog or plank chaturanga. Glide forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Extend your sits bones. Let's lift the other leg. Nice and strong. It doesn't matter how high. It just matters that it's engaged. Heel back. Take another breath. Come up and bring it through. Solid foundation. Warrior one. Your guiding spines here, iliac spines, are forward. Tailbone down. Ankles heels and shins engaged. Take a nice inhale and bring our arms up. Nice and strong. Clasp your hands together, except for your forefingers. Take a nice inhale and lift and go back. And coming again. Down, hands to heart. Clasp your hands softly behind your back. Take another breath. Inhale, belly button to the spine as we bend down. Slowly engaging all your muscles. Doesn't matter where you have your arms. And slowly come up. Keep your hands clasped. Let's extend that leg. Another inhale, lift. Hinge, belly button to the spine. Our torso is parallel. And then come back up. Bend that front knee again. Release your hands. Take a nice breath. Warrior one. Now our left leg is forward. So we're going to inhale, lift, and twist over to the left. Shoulders down. Breathing. Back to warrior one, inhaling. Nice and strong. Let's spiral out now to warrior two. On the other side. Reach. Let's rotate that left arm at the shoulder and bring it back. And coming back down to warrior two. Let's rotate the other arm. And reach. You can keep your hand here, but don't fall into it because that will make our hips go back. We don't want that. We want the same plane here. So if you want more of a challenge, you can make your arms perpendicular. And if you still want more, just bring them up. Just keep breathing. When there's a hard pose and you can do it, it makes you feel good. And you think, oh, I can do this. I'm strong. And then that just brings a whole series of other positive thoughts. Okay, let's heel toe in. Nice star. Maybe you might want to extend your legs a little bit more. Hands on the hip. Inhale, and let's hinge over. And when we're parallel, let's just bring our hands down right below us in the center. Take a nice breath and lift the right arm, opening the shoulders. We're not moving the hips in any way, so they're still firm and stable. Shoulders back, and bring that arm down. Then, Concentrate on where your hips are. Let's raise the other hand straight up. Breathing. I can't do this one because I have my shoulder problem. And come back down. Hands on the hips. And come up nice and slowly. Great. Heel toe in. It's time for our balance. And we haven't done this one in a while. It's a dancer pose. So we're going to start. Nice solid foundation. Breathing in mountain pose. So let's just transfer the weight to our right foot, just slightly. And pick up the left foot and put it in your left hand. And then you can stay here if you want. This is perfect. Or if you want, you can raise your right arm and you can stay here. Or if you want, you can kick into your hand, keeping your knee in line. We're not sending the knee out like that. So, quality is better than distance. And today, I'm going to stay here. And then when you're ready, just come out. Take a nice breath, mountain pose. Let's transfer the weight. Lift the right leg. Put it in your hand. You can stay here if you want. Or you can lift your left arm. And if you want more, then just kick back slowly as you hinge at the hip and go over. Lifting, kicking back. Just important to find your focus. And come out nice and slowly when you're ready. Great. Okay, let's go to downward facing dog. And we'll bring our knees down slowly to the mat, really slowly. Tabletop. And then come up. We'll be kneeling now. So this is our camel pose. So, our shins, knees, and back of the feet are our foundation now. So let's just push them into the mat. See what it feels like. Let's take a nice inhale, lift, exhale, root down in, because we need this solid foundation. Our thighs are going to stay parallel. Our tailbone, sits bones, and pubic bone. Imagine bringing them together. Elbows back, hands on your small of your back. Okay. So as we go back, we're going to pretend we're going over a beach ball. But we're not going to go back like that. We lift and then start to go back up above. Keeping your neck neutral. And remember, if this is too far, then we can come up on the balls of our feet to decrease the distance. Or you can bend down and grab one side then the other and then reset. Or you can turn to the side and then reset. Thighs are always parallel and perpendicular in the final pose. So, it's just concentration. So let's take a nice inhale. Exhale, root down. Inhale, lift. And slowly go back. And when you're ready, just reach for your heel. And don't be afraid to just keep your neck straight or neutral. If you're not used to it, I wouldn't drop your neck. Breathe into this. And then to come up, bring one hand on your hip, the other hand on your hip. And here you are. Good job. We're only doing that once. Okay. Great. Now, let's come back to a tabletop. Bring your knees back and let's do the first part of a push-up. Nice and slow, using the arms, abdominal muscles, tailbone back, really slow and mindful. And then relax. Take a few breaths. Coming into the Sphinx pose. Shoulders down, looking straight ahead. And then you can keep your hands and your forearms in this position if you want for our forearm plank. Elbows under the shoulders. So we know we have to get our tailbone back. Navel to the spine. So let's come up on our knees. And then I'll meet you back in child's pose when you're done. So extend one leg. Extend the other. And tighten. Okay, a few moments in child's pose. Just relax. Maybe bring your arms along your sides and grab your feet. Just let your shoulders go. Okay. And then when you're ready, just come up to a nice seated position with your legs bent, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. And then when you're ready, sit up straight and tall. Grab your legs in the back, right under your knee. Take a breath. Bring your back about 45 degrees. And when you're here, let's see if we can lift up our legs so that our shins are parallel to the ground. Okay, so this is the perfect position. You can stay here if you want. If you want more of a challenge, let's release our hands, clasp them behind our neck, elbows out, and we're using our core. And if you still want more, then slowly extend your legs and come back, keeping your elbows out so that we just hover over the mat. Few breaths here and relax. We'll do it one more time. Let's come back up. Sitting straight and tall. Grabbing underneath. Leaning back. Bring your shins up. Let's see if we can engage those inner thighs with the adductor muscles that we worked on before. Squeeze them together. You can stay here. Nice long spine. Or we can grab behind our head and stay here. Or slowly extend. Breathing all the time. And then just relax all the way down. Take a few breaths. Notice the energy. Okay. Now that you're on the ground, let's bring our knees to our chest. And then take your arms Extend your arms up so that the palm of your hand is parallel, like pushing up at the ceiling. Let's bring our knees back, if we can, almost to the armpits, to the outside of the arms. Squeeze the adductor muscles, and can we lift our head? Looking at the ceiling, breathing, and then relaxing. We'll do that one more time. And if you notice that position, it's a reclining crow. So, let's bring our knees to the chest. Maybe bring them a little further, if you can. A little farther. Extend the arms. Hands parallel, pushing at that ceiling. Bring your legs, knees, so that you're engaging your adductors, squeezing your arms, lifting your head, navel to the spine. And relax all the way. Just take a few breaths here. Take your hands, place them on your thigh. Now you can really feel the anterior, superior iliac spines. So place your wrists right on them. And then take a nice inhale and push out, creating space. And when you're ready, put your right leg over your left at the ankle. Reach your hands through either at the back of your thigh or your shin and pull it in. Breathe. And then just grab that right knee, extend the left foot parallel to the ceiling and slowly come down. And relax. Breathe into it. If you want to bring your knee closer to you, to enjoy that stretch a little bit more. And go ahead and change legs. Reach through. And then grab that leg, send the leg up to the ceiling and have it go slowly down, leading with the heel. And relax. Breathe into that nice psoas release. And then extend the left leg all the way on the ground. Bring your legs up, grab your big toe, and roll around like a happy baby. And then when you're done, bring the soles of your feet together. Maybe stay in the butterfly a little bit if you want. Not just slide your legs down. And start with your head, go all the way to your toes. Just notice any tension and let it go. Just surrender into the mat. Let all the energy sink into your muscles. And when you're ready, you can start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Maybe roll your head from side to side. Only when you're ready, roll over onto your right side. And then when you're ready, come up to a nice, comfortable position. And bring your hands to your heart. So acknowledge yourself for your practice. Let's extend your arms. Bring them in and give yourself a nice big hug. And bring your hands back. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings in the world be happy and free. And may our thoughts, words, actions of our own lives contribute in some way to that happiness and freedom for all. I'm so grateful you came to my class today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Namaste.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, I'll see you guys. You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. I did the headstand when you said the other way, so I decided to do a headstand.
Oh, good for you.
I put the timer and I think I did it for about 150, 52 maybe.
Oh, good. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm going
So,
to give people about 2 minutes, that and child's pose. And then I think I'll start to get everybody up. Because I can't
Yes.
see everybody when they go to plank.
yeah.
And
And I did the plank as well 2 minutes today.
Oh, good for you. So maybe I'll do 2.5 minutes then. So,
Okay.
okay. Nice to see everyone.
I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. See you later. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Okay.